Hey folks, how you doing? Leducium here, and I am continuing to play Hearthstone through the Curse of Naxxramas, and we're playing on heroic difficulty, and I'm gonna try one of these heroic bosses. I'm gonna try to play against Noth, and here's my idea. So let's go back for a sec. Noth's power is to raise the dead, so whenever an enemy dies, raise a 5/5 skeleton. So my thought for this was, let's not give him too many creatures to kill. So with that regard, I built this control mage deck, which is mostly freezing and spells and control, and there's a few creatures in there such as Ysera, but hopefully we can prevent him from ever getting to that point. Now I do want to keep Frostbolt. I should keep Flame Strike, but I'm gonna get rid of Ice Lance for now. Arcane Missiles is a better starter for me. And we'll see if this works out.
Bring out your dead.
If this doesn't work, then I have some other ideas. One is to just be able to kill him really quickly. Basically, just DPS the crap out of him. Yeah, let's go ahead before this thing spirals out of control. Let's try to kill it. Damn it. Thanks, RNG. Yeah, now this is going to be a problem, because this is just going to keep building up. I do want counterspell eventually. Right now it's not going to help me. We're going to hit this thing, and hopefully I can kill it before he plays any more things with Death Rattle. Yep, good. But he plays his own secret, which could be a counterspell, or it could be a duplicate. And let's find out if it is. It is. Which is fine, because I'd rather him get two of those than something else. I hate to do it, but we need to survive, so let's Frostbolt that thing. And he gets the secret, which could be a counterspell, could be a duplicate, who knows. Kind of stinks, because if it's a counterspell, I don't want my Flame Strike to be countered. So we will play a Water Elemental here. Hopefully it's going to be a little bit tough to kill.
Bring out your dead.
So what are the odds that that is a counterspell? Pretty good, probably. I kind of want to try it, and let's hope for the best. It is. That sucks. He's going to get a card, but I'd rather do that. Now let's do some controlling here. Since they all die at the same time, he doesn't get a card there. And we're gonna hit him.
Let the pain speak to me. I'll show them.
Now Flame Strike will... Perfect. Thank you. Now Flame Strike will wipe this board. There we go. He does get a card, unfortunately, and a secret, but we do get to clear out that. This sucks. I hate this thing, especially teamed up with that, but we can get around it. So the way to get around it, I'm thinking, is Fireball. Unfortunately, this is going to take damage, but Fireball this, it dies, deals 2 damage. That's going to kill this. Oh, I wish I could bring this back. I wish I had Polymorph. First things first, I'm going to counterspell. Damn it. He counters my counterspell. Fine. Then we'll do this to Arcane Intellect, and then I'm going to Arcane Intellect again. Get another counterspell, Polymorph. Okay, that's what I was hoping for. I'm going to avoid hitting anything right now.
None.
Okay, Black Knight, that's fine. Because I'd rather Polymorph this. Kill that, deals 1 damage. So we Polymorph this. I want this to survive, basically. I mean, it's imperative, essentially, that this survives. Cone of Cold would have been great. Didn't get it. So we're gonna Frostbolt that, and we're going to, or Fireball that, Frostbolt this. I don't want to give him a 5/5 skeleton, basically. This is how he gets a 5/5 skeleton. Oh, no, that is how he gets a 5/5 skeleton. And so the control isn't working as well as I would have liked. I mean, Ysera's nice, it's not going to do me any good. I'm dead. This turn he's got lethal. But I'm hoping that Ysera will distract him enough that he'll attack Ysera. Nope. So yeah, the PC knows it has lethal, and so it's going for me directly. Alright, the alternative... I wish I had a Leroy Jenkins, because if I did, I would do a Miracle Rogue. And I would try to just out-attack him with a Rogue. Ooh, what can be the alternative? I could try the Warrior deck. But chances are I'm going to just end up giving him Skeletons. Hunter won't work. Choose. Shaman, I can't. Shaman, Paladin, I kind of nerf my own abilities. Although Paladin might be able to keep alive, but counter spells are going to kill me. Let's try the Warrior and see what happens. I could also try something like a Cleric and just try to do control through a Cleric. And then use things like Mind Control. But those knights that can't be targeted by spells are the worst.
Another soul for the collection.
If I had Giants, a Handlock would be a really good deck for this as well. Raging Worgen, Whirlwind, Execute. Good enough. We'll go with this for starters. So a Handlock would be pretty good. Admittedly, I could try Zoo, actually. And as crazy as it sounds, I might be able to just use Zoo to out-damage my opponent. But we'll see. This is usually the combo it starts off with, which is fine. And of course, it is in my opponent's best interest to kill this, but I don't think it'll sacrifice 2 creatures to kill one, and that's probably a counterspell, but it could be a duplicate. If we're going to duplicate anything, I'd rather duplicate this, but I can't. So we'll put this out there.
Made to fit.
I'd rather have the armor. And this is going to end badly for me. I can already tell. I should execute one of these, but I'm not gonna. Dang. Double dang. So now he gets a 5/5 skeleton and a secret. And that. The only good news is I can do Cochrane Elite here. In fact, no, I can't play both. I can Cochrane Elite into this. This will die, give him a skeleton. Unfortunately, he gets 2 of those now. Now he gets a skeleton, which sucks. Then I could execute one. Yeah, this isn't going to work well for me, so let's concede. So let's try a different approach. We'll try the Zoo deck, see if that works. And when Zoo doesn't work, because things like the Abomination will completely screw me over. What I need is maybe a couple more silences. Let's just try the Zoo deck that I have. Nope. Cancel. Crap. Oh, come on. That's the Shaman deck. They look so much alike. And I can't concede. Shaman, I mean, there's no point. It's just there's too many. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's try Shaman. Let's try it. We'll keep the Mana Tide Totem, Rockbiter Weapon, and everything. I can't use my totems, so right there I'm at a disadvantage. But I can use my weapons. Stormforge Axe, maybe a weapon deck from a warrior. And some big cards for the end. I wish I had Molten Giant and such. Start off with a Stormforge Axe. That'll be good enough. That'll kill that. What do you have for 3 mana? Oh, come on. That's the death rattle. Well, in that case, I'm going to hit you. I can't put out a totem. I simply can't. Totems will just kill me. Feral Spirits is not a good idea either, because they'll just get it killed and they'll get more stuff for them. So we're going to have to simply, although I could, no, I don't have the mana to Feral Spirit and Mana Tide Totem, so I could have used Rockbiter Weapon. No, I couldn't have. Next turn I could Rockbiter Weapon. I'll probably Rockbiter Weapon and get rid of Flesh Eating Ghoul. Rockbiter Weapon. Get rid of the Ghoul. Then we'll Earth Shock this guy, so if I can prevent him from getting a secret, that would help. And I don't want to put Feral Spirits out there, because it will hurt me more than it will hurt them. Oh, if only I could deal 1 more damage. Forked Lightning, not quite what I need. On the next turn, Forked Lightning will help. Do I dare? See if I get the right totem? But that'll end up dying. Crap. Alright, I mean, I'm glad those 2 died. I'm not glad. Alright, this will absorb damage, but this will give him a skeleton. I can't. Yeah. This doesn't work. Come on. There you go.
Let the pain speak to me.
Okay. Alright, interesting. Attacks that instead of the other. So when this dies, it kills these 2, and he gets 2 minions, which sucks. And a card, and a bunch of other stuff. Yeah. So none of this deck doesn't work at all. Let's try the Zoo deck just for fun. See if it works. Because this, I can kill opponents sometimes in 4 or 5 turns, so I don't know if I'll be as lucky here, but it's possible. It's a possibility. Ironbeak Owl I want for to get rid of the taunt. Power Overwhelming I don't want, and we'll keep the Argent Squire. The other option is Paladin with a whole bunch of... I wonder if this counts as getting him a skeleton. The other option that I always have is Paladin with a whole bunch of Divine Shields. Not the taunt that I wanted to get rid of, but might have to do. I'm just going to try to go for the face as much as possible.
The light protects me.
Get the most possible damage out of all this. So he'll get his skeletons and he'll get to attack me, but I'm hoping that before that happens... Yeah, he could have killed the owl, but I don't know. Sure. This is the best possible value right here. So Now, eventually he'll get a card that will kill all non-skeletal minions, which sucks. A druid with the seeds could potentially do something here.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
A seeded druid. I mean, I'm doing damage, but...
What we do.
So that might be an alternative, as a controlled druid. And hope for the best. Basically, yep. Didn't work! Too many 5/5s, okay. Let's try control druid. And see what happens. So we're gonna get rid of... Where's my control mage? We're gonna get rid of the control mage. Done. Nope. And we'll create a control druid. So here's what I'm thinking for the druid. Claw. Naturalize. I don't care if my opponent gets cards at this point. Mark of the Wild. Healing Touch. Oh, crap. Let's turn that off. Alright, Healing Touch. Wrath. Bite. Swipes. We want. Druid of the Claw is good. Keeper of the Grove is good. Poison Seeds is what I was thinking of for removal. Nourish. We'll take. Starfall will take. We'll take both Ironbark Protectors, Fires. So again, just more removal. And then we'll take a few things like... Where is it? Iron Beak Owl. We want the silence in there, so we can get rid of any taunts. And then some big cards, some more big cards. Ysera is pretty good. And I like the idea of having Sylvanas, because that way I might be able to... It dies, creates a 5/5 skeleton, and maybe I can get that 5/5 back. So I should get an okay trade with it. So let's try this. This is going to be tough, and it's going to depend on and hope that we survive long enough to get to the big cards that we want to use. So, control druid, here we go. Let's see if it works. Oh, come on, phone. Thought I turned you off.
Malfurion versus North the Plague Bringer.
Another soul for the collection.
Alright, well, unfortunately I won't be able to do much with this stuff anyways early on, so we're going to get rid of it. And see if we get anything better. Not really. Well, Poison Seeds. I mean, it's not great. But it lets me clear the board of bigger stuff. I still take damage from him. So we'll have to use our Wraths liberally. Oh, good. This I can work with, or work around. Unfortunately, it gets my opponent a card. That kind of stinks, but we'll probably Wrath on that. In fact, I might just take a turn of damage. You know what? Let's just work our way through killing that thing. That is probably a duplicate. Or duplicate, or whatever, which actually I wouldn't mind duplicating this. Except the only downside is it's a taunt, and I'd rather not have my opponent get multiple taunts. I'd also rather not have my opponent get multiple mad scientists. Crazed Alchemists, I don't mind. So if I need to kill something, I'd rather kill the Crazed Alchemist first. So let's do this. We're gonna Wrath and kill the Crazed Alchemist. And hopefully that is a duplicate. Duplicate. But that's what it usually is. It is. So he gets 2 Crazed Alchemists. I can live with that. Then we're just going to hit that for 1. So far we're on turn 6 and not much has happened, which is great. And now I can Starfire this thing. I don't have to worry about losing any of my creatures. Him. Gonna kill that too. Get him a secret, which is probably a counterspell, because that's kind of the pattern that this thing takes.
What we do.
Which, frankly, if I'm going to have to face a counterspell, I'd rather face something like... Let's try Poison Seed. If it is a counterspell, it's fine. Or I could try Bite. Yeah, let's try Poison Seed. It's not a counterspell. It's not a duplicate. What is it? I have no idea. That's probably a counterspell.
You love my new recipe. You love my new recipe.
So he's got a whole bunch of these Crazed Alchemists, which is perfectly fine with me. I wish I could swipe for more than 4 damage. I cannot, and it's, again, there's probably a counterspell there too, so how am I going to do this? If I put this out there, he will eventually kill it, but you know what, it'll take a while. We'll have to run everything into it, I hope.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Yes, good, fine. See, it sucks that he gets a skeleton out of it, but got to get rid of all of his creatures to do so. I hate to do this. Let's hope this works out. Because he's going to try to kill it, and he has a way to kill it, unfortunately, but is he going to do it? He's got a 6/6 that can kill this pretty much outright. There it is. That plague is the worst. So let's find out if that is indeed a counterspell. It is. It's fine. Now we can Poison Seed. I probably didn't need to Poison Seed. I could have done that. Gets duplicates. I wonder if he gets skeletons or treants. I don't know. Just gonna armor up for this one. This is an interesting combination. I mean, I've been able to keep my opponent kind of at bay for a while. But unfortunately, it's only lasting so long. Now I can Ysera Awakens. And it'll hurt me as much as it'll hurt him. Let's get health and taunt. Oops, I should have armored up. Oh, that plague. That plague's the worst.
Or die. Or both.
Starfire on you. Unfortunately, gets him a card. I should have done this first. 2 damage to you. I'm screwing up, but I hate that card.
Join me in.
But that's okay. If I can kill the Necro Knights, this works out. I think I should heal up though. 5. If I do 5, swipe. Now you know what? I mean, I hate giving my opponent cards, but we're gonna do this. Destroy that. Kills that. We're gonna heal ourselves because we need to. Then we're going to put Sylvanas out there.
No time for games.
And strike. Sylvanas again will hopefully be able to trade for something. Maybe get me a card. How am I gonna do this? I could swipe this. No. I can hit this for 5, or I could use Sylvanas to kill it. I can silence this, and then I can target it with things.
Let none survive.
Or I can just hit it with Sylvanas. Yeah, that's a good idea. We're going to hit that with Sylvanas, and then we're going to swipe this guy. Kills both of them. And we're going to nourish and gain 3 cards. I think I need the cards more than anything else. Mark the Wild's good. And then we'll end our turn. So I'm putting up a fight. My opponent's starting to run out of cards. And for whatever it's worth, crap. But, oh. Okay. So he's hitting Keeper of the Grove. Interesting. Alright then. That's fine. We're gonna kill this, the ghoul. Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to unfortunately have to take a little bit of damage, but we're going to kill the ghoul. And then we're going to use Wrath to kill this thing. I want to keep my cards that I have alive as long as possible. Nope, nope, nope. This Wrath to kill this skeleton. Do I dare? Nah. I'm going to put Taunt on Sylvanas. Make it a 7-3. It's annoying, but it only deals 1 damage and I can kill it.
For the wild.
We might be able to do it. Ah, crap. Don't be bad. Alright, well, just in case. Let's do that. Counterspell. I thought so. Okay.
Nature's wrath.
Unfortunately, Starfall, I don't think I can damage. It's to a minion. So, it's fine.
For the wild.
My opponent has 1 life. I should be able to win. Pretty much no matter what. He plays Cult Master. No, watch that be an ice block. It's fine though. I'll put up another taunt. And let's put up another taunt. Don't kill all non-skeletal creatures. It is a nice block. I wonder if I do this if I can get the skeleton. Let's try it out. It might be dumb, but this might give me a skeletal creature. Oh, it didn't work! What bullshit. Alright, well, I won anyways, but that's still complete bullshit. Sylvanas failed me for the first time since the last time. But that worked, alright. So some kind of crazy controlled druid deck seemed to have worked, and we beat Noth, the Plaguebringer, on heroic difficulty.
This was just not his day.
And it was not his day. So folks, I hope you enjoyed this episode. When I come back, we'll try to beat
Sent me a message.
Hagen the Unclean.
Promises not to kill.
So he can do this move. It now deals 3 damage to the leftmost enemy minion, and he can do it for 0 mana. So we can basically expect every turn that he'll be doing 3 damage. Which means either Zoo, and I just put out more minions. I just flood the board with minions, basically. That's one possibility. The other possibility is doing some kind of control deck, like I was trying to do with the Mage, or even the Druid, and just try to have large creatures. Or maybe a Rogue Rushdown. I don't know. So we'll have to experiment with this. And this guy deals 3 damage to the enemy hero, which basically means we have 10 turns to kill him, because for 0 mana he's going to do it every turn. So this means we have to kill him in 10 turns. But this was a fun fight because of the spores, so this one I'm looking forward to the most. But we'll have to try all of them. Anyways, folks, for now I'm going to put a break in this video. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and as always, my name's Seducium. I appreciate you guys watching, I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I'll see you folks next time. Later.